Boom. Part number 2 of the November Farm Simulator lawn cutting video. If you just came from part 1, you just saw we mowed a majority of it with the big mower. Now we're going to do the rest of it with the lawn tractor, which is going to be the Husqvarna TS 146 XK. So, I tried this mod out yesterday, actually, believe it or not, and this thing is actually fun. So, and it does shoot out the side. Whoa. That's one thing, God, this is not really real life, because the steering is very sensitive on some of this. My point exactly. Like, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that is like the weirdest sound I've ever seen or heard. Or whatever! I don't even know. Holly lolly doll. Ouch. Okay. Phone's still on. This is fun. I love the sounds. It sounds weird, but it sounds cool at the same time. I gotta figure out where, if I do bag, because I do have a couple baggers, where I'm gonna, the grass probably in the woods somewhere. It was a bye week for the Colts. Whoops. I hit the silo. Hit it again. And hit the tree. Whoever designed the map really did a good job with the detail. Because like the barn, not all, like these two barns were not in the 19 version of the map, which, so like that barn over there with the silo, and then the silo right here was there, but this other barn was not here. And like those sheds, like there was that shed, but the one over where the red bus, where the red bus is parked, was not there. So that's new. And there's a lot of rail fans. Okay, my curiosity is getting the best of me. Let's see. Map. Elkhart. Oh, someone's in Elkhart. What do we got in Elkhart? Nothing recent. Nothing recent. Okay. Warm on it went through. Huh, nothing big. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it's just rail fans. I don't know. Who knows? Also, one thing that is not very realistic is the way this shoots grass out, because there's no way grass shoots out like this in real life. But I don't care, it's still fun to do. I can make some major hay with this, though. I don't think the John Deere 72 discharges, though. It has to discharge shoot, but the grass doesn't shoot out the side. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Haha. I'm gonna trim that at least. At least. Trim that. I just gotta find a place to store my truck now. There we go. Looks good. Do over here. Perfect. Looks good. I need to blow my nose. Yeah, we'll be right here. Whee! Yeah, there's logic. Lawn tractor with low center of gravity is able to do a steep hill like that. Had that been in real life, I would have been flipped over, probably dead by now. Okay, we got that done. Now for over here. Well, look at the big mound it left. The rest of that will be done with the 72. See, can I mow that in the bush? Yep, I just mowed a bush. Video game logic! It makes total sense! I don't know. I don't know anymore. I question my life. I question everything. One thing though about the mowing noises is if you've been listening, it changes pitch. So that's kind of like a medium. There's a low, high, medium, So it kind of switches between the two. Okay. Oh, there was a flash. I was like, what was that? Do the headlights on the Husqvarnas look like that now? I mean, that looks cool, but it kind of looks weird if it is. I might have to rake this into hay or at least bag it up. Nothing says like a farm like a random bathtub in the lawn. Hey Mom, I'm gonna take a bath in the yard. I mean, heck. If you're out, like, and you got that much privacy and you're by yourself, screw it and take an outside bath. That would be really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Don't listen to my advice. So I need to move my semi here. So what I'm probably going to do is move the combine over to this bay. And move the big mower around and just park the big mower in the right side, and I'll do the combine in the bag. Like all this, I'm gonna weed eat. What God's green earth is that? Huh. Well, that would be cool if I had an irrigation system out here, but I don't think I do. It's a farmhouse, we're not that fancy. We are not that fancy, but we get along, and we do our little happy song. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make that like a little... I should make that like a quote. We don't... Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and get the quote. The fact that I can mow on this at like 12 miles an hour is crazy, because I don't think, because the blades are engaged, so when you have the PTO engaged, you have power being diverted to the blades and the engine, so the more horsepower you have, the faster you'll go. But this is a lawn tractor. There's no way in God's green earth that it is going 12 miles an hour. It's gonna be going maybe single digit at best. I don't even know. When the PTO is not engaged, maybe. But the moment you engage the blades, if you've ever been on a riding mower and you engage the PTO and you feel the mower kind of go whoosh, that is the power being diverted. Great. I've had that happen once. It was recently where I had like a big hiccup, and I thought, oh great, I'm gonna have the hiccups, and that was it. It was a one and done. So I'm hoping that's the case. Ugh. Now I gotta sneeze, but it doesn't want to come out. Oh, that was my iPad. I keep forgetting that my iPad's not muted because I don't have the. I have the do not disturb. I have my phone on silent. Unless I turn on the do not disturb on my phone, my iPad's gonna keep dinging. Which is fine. I'll leave the iPad on so at least I'll know when I get notifications. Because if I get like a text message, it will ding. Sometimes my iPad dings before my phone dings. It's kind of funny because I'll be like watching TV and I'll hear like the my iPad ding, and then like half a second later that dings. Oh, train coming. Chesterton. Please tell me they turn on off that bright light. Because that's going to blind the crew. So, true story. I've had 2 cars so far this year shine their high beams at me because they are mad about the work truck that I drive is a Ford F450. The lights are higher. It looks like the high beams are on, but they're not. I can assure you that. But they don't know that, and they will blind me. And one was an Acura, and the Acuras have like these LED, like blinding lights. The other one I couldn't tell if it was a Lexus, but it shined its bright LED lights at me, and that's like blinding. And it's just like, so what do I do? I shine my brights right back at them. And the second person gave me the bird, so I beeped at them. I don't know why they flipped me off. It was like they shine their high brights. I was trying to tell them I don't have my high brights on. That's the only reason why I'll do it. I'll do like the Acura. I did like the boom boom, and I flashed it, and then he turned his off. I want to say Lexus did not. They just kept, so I just kept the high beams on. Just to kind of prove a point. You're gonna blind me, I'll blind you. I mean, it's Fishers. People are so hoity-toity proper. I don't know. My coworker didn't understand what was going on. They thought they were like something was going on, you know. Because the high, I usually don't travel with the high beams on. There's really nothing. If I have the headlights on, going back to the shop, it's usually a little after 6, so I do have the headlights on. I have the headlights on auto. And the moment you put the truck in drive, when it's on auto, they turn on automatically. The only time I've ever really drive with the high beams on is when we're doing snow removal and it's like 2 in the morning and we're going to properties and there's hardly anyone on the road. And the moment I see a plow or a car, I turn them off. And so, but when I'm headed back to the shop, I usually don't even have them on to begin with because it's not that dark. It's getting there, but it's not that dark. You can still see a little bit. But I like to keep my headlights on auto on my car, on the truck. It doesn't matter. That's why, like my uncle's truck, it took me a minute to remember that he doesn't have the auto feature, so I actually had to shut it off manually. Or does he? I forget, there was a truck that I drove. It might have been a friend of mine letting me drive his truck. Where he didn't have auto. I forget. Because my uncle has a 2001 truck. I think his has auto. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank now. Yeah, I'm getting tired, one of the two. It could very well be I'm getting tired. I did get up at 7:15 today. I slept in 2 days in a row, and then I got up at 7:15. My body is not happy with me. But then again, I did have church. And I'm not even on the schedule for the early service. I just show up just in case whoever's at the early service doesn't show up. And I'm not saying like I don't trust them. It's just you might as well. That way they're not scrambling. If they show up, great. I'll just hang out. If they don't show up, that's fine as well. I'll stick around. I'll help regardless, or I'll just hang out. If they are there, I'll just hang out and maybe just. It's kind of nice because like I can get up and wander around or something. Whereas before, if I'm doing the service, I really can't. I'm kind of restricted to like the computer, unless there's a long pause, like pastor's talking and there's like no slide, and I can get up and stretch. Or if I really have to pee, I'll like dart to the bathroom, which is right next to the booth. It is awesome. I've done like the world's fastest pee, and I was like, but that's because like 9 o'clock we do not live stream on. The 11 is different. The 11, like if I have to go to the restroom or I can get coverage long enough for me to go to the restroom and come back. Man, we are making good progress. I thought this was going to take a lot longer, to be honest with you, with the lawn tractor. But it is not, so we're done with the lawn tractor. Let's get the push mower. But I may have to stop and take a pee break. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, in hindsight, I really probably should have gone to the bathroom before I started recording, but I didn't have to at the time. That's the case for everything. Why is that? Oh, is that coming loose? Or is my chair just coming loose? I'll have to look into that. That is not good. Yeah, now I'm getting tired. Now it's catching up. Okay. I already put 0.4 hours on this thing. We'll get the Honda push mower now for the rest of it. Oh, here are the crows. But before I do anything, I'll drain the battery a little bit. Oh, cool, it's on a trailer. Top layer. Oh, does the trailer stay? Oh. Poop. Well, here's what we'll do. Oh, we can still make it work. So, you know what? I have a better idea. Here's what we're gonna do. Keeping an eye on the time because I don't want it to get too long. There we go. What just happened? Yeah, you see that glitch? It's a glitch in the Matrix! Okay. Nope, had it. There we go. And then we'll grab this. A John Deere 7810. Oh, this has that weird steering one. Yep. Royal pain in the butt to back up. See, I don't like it, because I can't back it up. So what we might do is just put it straight underneath. Straight underneath the silo and just park it there and call it good. Tree, cabin, underwear. That's what we're gonna keep it. It's out of the way. Go ahead and pop you back in here. And call it good. That's good enough. Okay. Now we are going to move you, and we're gonna wrap part 2 up. Oh, I didn't give myself much room. Okay. Truck and trailer time. Get the trailer over far enough, I'll have enough room to park the truck underneath there as well. I don't even know if you guys can see my hand. Oh, perfect. That worked out better than I thought. Just enough space to park the Mac. I need some walking room though. I'm gonna actually get in this long enough to move it over a little bit. There we go. Okay. And that's going to do it for part number 2, which is going on 32 minutes. So, like part number 1, thank you so much for watching, guys. And part 3 is going to come out next, obviously. And we'll see you in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Super Duckman 24 out. Peace.